Hello and welcome. Today we'll test out a freeze mage. This is a version created by the dev soap and this is a full one, and I will show you a budget one. Another conjurer mage, weird, but right now I face like conjurer mage into conjurer mage into conjurer mage once again. I don't know why the matchmaking worked this way, but we want to keep the polymorph to deal with his gen, of course, and card draw. For example, when you grind to legend, you face rogues all the time, sometimes mech hunters and control warriors. But in legend, it all depends, really. Sometimes you've got tryhards, sometimes you've got memers, but even then, most of the times, you will just see tryhards are like tier 2 decks. Conjurer Mage is a really good deck, but is not really as that dominating thing as, for example, Tempo Rogue. Oh, okay. So he plays with the faster version of the... It's not like the Conjurer Mage, but more like a Miracle Mage at some point. Let's see, I want to kill it. I do not have expensive spells, so this won't even trigger. So we can do it this way, and on next turn, player can intellect in order to draw. So I like this hero card, Arcane Intellect, turn 6, Arcane Dynamo. And even if there is the Mana Cyclone, he decided not to play it because there is probably no evocation. Oh, that's pretty good for us. I think we still do it this way. So... okay, I will take it. And right now, finally we can get the Battle Cry on the Sun Reaver. There are a few good options. Oh no, never mind. Pocket Galaxy is pretty weak. Blizzard, I think. So no matter if you will have small minions or big minions, we gain additional turn or maybe even kill them on top of it. So right now we might apply a little bit more pressure or just draw. I think one more point of damage matters. That's a pretty cool thing because Raven is like a really flexible thing and you can still discover a lot of good stuff from the Mage class. Exlord Malacrus, Caligus. You do not need to run Caligus in order to have it. And also you've got turn 3. And also Archmage to deal even more points of damage, like get the fireballs. Of course it's a little bit more inconsistent, but a pretty good addition, cool idea. Just really like it. Especially when right now there is a small pool of cards that you can pick, so it's more consistent at some point. Do I kill it? I think so, to protect my minions. So it won't even matter if you won't get healing, he's got 30, it's just like whatever. I just keep my minions. I thought he won't play it, but sometimes they use one copy. I mean, I saw this in one of the deck lists. So right now, I don't really want to Blizzard. This is just better. Might get a card, I should do it first. But it still won't really matter too much. because I was afraid of Conjurer's Calling, and I don't really want to blow my board, because even if right now I will deal damage, I will freeze it, whatever, then once again I need to freeze it or just play the Doomsayer on top of it, so I just need to keep like at least one freeze with the Doomsayer, just in case. But right now the Burning plan is a good plan. Oh, this is way more threatening. Because Sea Giant costs 10, but this costs 12. So here, if he will get a Taunt minion, oh, it will be pretty bad for us. We won't be able to apply more pressure with the... Do I... You know what? Okay. This won't really matter too much, it's too expensive and not really as that effective. I like the Astral Rift, even if it's like, we might get something good, we might get something bad. I just like the thrill of the RNG and possible way to get maybe Archmage, maybe some sort of charger, maybe Leroy. Ooh. Ooh. That was a pretty good outcome. I mean, at least it wasn't a Kali because I expected him to actually get it. I really like the Flame Strike in this situation, even if he'll get the healing. Let's see. It's probably a time to Astral Rift, so maybe I will get a minion that I can develop right now. Ooh, told you that we might get something good. Oh, I like the basic Leroy at some point. 5 mana deal 3. Okay, never mind it. I think this top deck just solved it. Not only we already had 1 fireball, 2, so it works almost like a normal freeze mage. Okay, let's keep the card draw just like a typical freeze mage. Okay, good one. And I can play on the curve on top of it, which is even better. So like, I prefer probably a hero power over 2-drop. But I will opt for use. Because he can hero power my loot hoarder, and then I won't be able to deal with it. And on next turn, probably once again a hero power. Because he will trade to Acolyte. Oh, this hurts. If he wouldn't trade, then Album was a play. At least I can develop something slightly better and bigger. Ooh, I like the Astromancer. I mean, damage to deal 8 on turn... the sad thing is that it works on turn 8, but... Okay, let's see. Astromancer, because I have a lot of cards. 8 is a good number. I mean, I need to have 9 in order to get the 8 drop, but okay. Ooh, and Polymorph on top of it. Sweet. Yep, and I will be able to hit the H-Drop. Just right now I hope that he won't have another Giant. Or the Explosive turn. Oh, this hurts. This really hurts. Because I just can't let him. I can't. But at least we managed to deal with double giant. But right now, if I was having a 7 drop, oh, it might be a good one, it might be a bad one, really. Of course, in 8 drops, you've got Hear It the Bad, but... Hit face twice? Oh, okay.
My calculations are flawless.
I hope that your calculations are good, and this one was really good, especially when I will get even more cards to work with. Oh, that was a good calculation. Once again, I have to say that it rarely happens, but I'm really happy about it. Ooh, another giant that I need to take care of. Deal 2. Can't really sacrifice everything into it, but Flame Strike is a perfect answer.
Trivial.
Wait, what do I get? Whenever you cast a spell, draw a minion from your deck, which is a really good one and it's hard to kill. Sure, Reveal. Okay. Just to defend my deck. So even if I'm forced to... Do I play the Fireball in this situation? Yeah, I think so. Right now he's running low on threats and polymorph for another Sea Giant. I think so. Good plan. Yeah. A really good one. Oh, this deck is not like a typical Freeze Mage. You just... Okay. This is more like a... some sort of like slash control slash freeze mage, because the amount of value that you can get is pretty nice, I have to say. Really, with all those discover mechanics and Raven. So let's see, I would like to play it, but at the same time, I still have Acolyte and Ooze that I can get when I will play the spell. You know what? Let's do it. Ooh. Good one.
Mind if I roll knee?
So even if I used fireballs, even if I used one frostball, so theoretically right now it won't work like a typical freeze mage, but does it really... Oh no, I always forget about this one. I mean, I always forget because like they run one copy. They run one copy, so it was better not to loot hoarder. Just not to... So this is a time to actually play, even if you'll get more stuff. Go for the Doomsayer. Yep. Right now he can try to polymorph it. I'll play Conjurer's Calling on it, but that's why I have another Doomsayer. To still make sure that I will, in the end, develop the board. But that was a misplay from my side, really. I mean, it was like hit or miss, really, with this mind control tech. They did not always run it. So maybe if you will draw too many cards, I still have a way to burst him. Still got two really powerful cards in my deck, which is Arcane Dynamo and Raven. And he's got only one Sea Giant that I can polymorph. And right now it looks like he's really going for Dross, which means that Fatigue is a win condition. When I will play it, you know what? Let's do it this way. Even if this is my Rendidi or something. Okay, never mind. I expect... Oh, right now, like, almost every single secret is really good. No matter if this will be like counterspell, spellbender. What about the spellbender, really? Can only counter it with the frostbolt. And I didn't really want to lose Pyroblast by an accident. Even something like the Ice Barrier. Ooh. Let's see, splitting image. So right now he can... Power of Creation, of course. So right now I might test out if this is a counter spell. But at the same time... Okay, you know what? I'll have 8. I won't be able to play anything. So let's do it this way. So next turn I won't be able to play Pyro or Power of Creation. First we Arcane Intellect or maybe like First Nova and then play the Polymorph. Right now he might category into Conjure Sculling. Or Cgen. Oh, why do we play 2 copies? Why do we play 2 copies? Let's see. Counterspell or Spellbender. I'll do it this way, I can... Blizzard. Okay. So at least we know that we can play Power of Creation and Pyroblast without any kind of problem. Not sure why. I might create the board first and then Pyroblast, but look at this. Frostbolt is game winning. Sunreaver War Mage, game winning.
Imposter! I am the real Khadgar.
Ooh. You might be a real Khadgar, but I'm the real winner. You just can't really get the Raven, but even if this will happen, I still have Blizzard. Ooh. Interesting. Of course, but you know what? I think I've got an answer to it.
A new Valore Delano.
This will be a Conjurer Mage, so it's pretty important to get the Polymorph so we can deal with the Mountain Giants, and then basically we'll buy ourselves more time, so it should be okay. Got it. Sometimes lucky. Because the game plan is really simple. Just draw cards. Okay, there we go. Huh. I'm surprised. It rarely happens. Top deck after top deck. Or at least a useful card. I might play Ooze just for tempo. There won't be any kind of weapons, so a little bit of damage is always okay, especially because we do not have Alex, so we need a little bit of damage during this early game. And because I want to also play on Curve, this makes a little bit more sense, so I can also squeeze the hero power. On next turn probably the same thing, but he decided to go for the research project because he's got a giant. Or at least the Twilight Drake. Okay, that's way better, because I don't really want to waste Polymorph on the Twilight Drake. Because if he will develop that, Conjured Calling won't be really as that effective. And yeah, Zelex is his only way to heal. Oh, I'm not sure why he decided to try it, but right now when we've got the Fireball, I might say, oh okay, because there might be Dragon Scorcher, maybe. So at the same time, I want to protect my minions, so let's do it this way. Because there are no board clears, he might have Scorcher, so then it's only 1 point of damage, so I deal additional 3 with Ooze. So let's see. This might be a good time to just start slowly bursting him. Oh, there is also Alex, so we need to like decrease his health points to 15, but be careful during turn 9. I might also get additional spell from Arcane Dynamo. Pyroblast will be a little bit too slow. Right now I've got 7. I might top deck Frostbolt. Or... okay. Let's see. So I'll have 2 more turns. I need to draw. Or when I will deal 6 points of damage right now, he will have 5. Sun Reaver will kill him. Okay, so let's do it this way. Sun Reaver and Hero Power is enough, and I played around the Zilliax. Also, it's not a turn for him to Alex. And also, if he will get, for example, Counterspell from the Keysmith, it won't really work. Well played.